Hello and good evening. This morning I wanted to just speak about, how to build your immune system. I know with everything that is going on, a lot of people are in a big panic about how we can protect our health, protect our immune system from things like the coronavirus and also just in general. The seasons are changing. We are now going into, autumn and winter, which is when a lot of people do get common cold and flu symptoms. So I just want to go through a couple of supplements, a couple of different techniques that we can do to basically make sure we've got a healthy immune system to get us through the next autumn and winter seasons. So as most of you know, 90%, or if you don't know, 90% of your immune system is actually in your gut. So we want to make sure that we have a strong immune system that will help fight, infections, fight disease as much as possible. And in regards to the coronavirus, they were saying that there's a 2% mortality rate, but that is in, high risk groups. So those who are over 80 or 85 years old that already have a compromised immune system. And for the majority of us, 97, 98% of us will have symptoms of the coronavirus, but we won't, it may just present itself as like common cold and flu symptoms, like runny nose, a little bit of, slight fever, but it won't be, most people think it'll be a death sentence. No, it's just basically you're going to get common cold and flu symptoms anyway. So for majority of us, it's only going to be very slight symptoms, if at all. So some of the things we can do to protect our immune system and to keep healthy would be taking a couple of supplements, which I recommend. So, this will help to boost your immune resistance, help you to fight an infection. And in China, they've been saying treating people with vitamin C in high doses for those that have actually got coronavirus have been shown to be extremely effective. So you want high doses if you are sick, but in general, I like to just take, the normal dose, so whatever it says on the bottle, but you do want to use vitamin C, which will basically help to increase infection fighting white blood cells. So it'll activate your infection of white blood cells. It also inhibits the growth and reduces the resistance and incidence of common cold. And so vitamin C has been very effective in helping with those symptoms, and especially when taken together with zinc. So zinc is a crucial form of normal development in most of our body function, especially for your white blood cells, which helps to fight infection. It's also critical for the production of antibodies, which will help to prevent infection, protect you against them. So zinc deficiency can dramatically reduce your ability to fight infections and protect you against them. So zinc deficiency is very important. So a lot of people do have a zinc deficiency. So zinc supplementation has been shown to reduce the severity and durations of colds, sore throats. You can also get simple tests these days, like I do it in my clinic, to test for your levels of zinc. And I do know that quite a lot of people are zinc deficient. So it'll show you if your zinc is low. So it's really important that you do take some sort of zinc supplement, especially through this sort of season and changes going from summer to autumn, and just protecting you from any viral infections. So a zinc supplement will be able to help up your levels of zinc quite dramatically. Vitamin D is another one I recommend people take as well. They say normally 1 to 2 tablets or 2,000 IUDs is a good dose. Also in Australia, a lot of people are vitamin D deficient. So vitamin D can actually help you. It's actually a hormone and not a vitamin. But it can help you with your immune response. So low levels can increase your susceptibility to infections and colds. And clinical trials have been actually shown that vitamin D helps with reducing severity of colds, and it plays a vital role in particularly respiratory infections. So in Australia, a lot of people are vitamin D deficient. Considering you live in Australia, it's actually, it doesn't really make sense. But we're probably not getting enough sun, and we're not getting vitamin D through enough food sources, or you're not absorbing it properly. So definitely higher levels of vitamin D lowers the levels and risks of upper respiratory tract infections and colds. So I'll definitely be taking, some vitamin D as well. And also get your levels checked. Like we're saying with zinc, a lot of people are low in in zinc. A lot of people are low in vitamin D. So we want optimal levels of vitamin D. So if you haven't had your levels checked recently, it's a good idea to get them checked and to make sure your levels are well above 80, 85. So anything below 80, I'd consider suboptimal. So you really want to supplement and try to get those levels up. Another great thing would be Japanese mushrooms. People don't know that certain Japanese mushrooms, such as shiitake, reishi, have very good, powerful effects on the immune system. They enhance the activity of also increasing your protective white blood cells. And these mushroom extracts can be used to treat acute infections, colds and flus, and taken daily are really good for chronic immune weaknesses to maintain good health. So you can get some mushroom supplements. I think in food form, yes, it's good, but it's not as concentrated as if you were to get a mushroom extract concentrate. So yeah, that's definitely something, you can take a little bit each day, and definitely when you've got, some sort of cold or flu symptom, you want to be able to take extra doses for that. So a couple of other tips basically to keep your immune system healthy would be to eat a diet which is high in colorful fruits and vegetables. These have been shown to have very high levels of immune protecting nutrients, phytonutrients, and they're extra, so fresh is best. Organic is good if you can get organic fruits and vegetables, but if you can, make sure you thoroughly wash them. So you want to avoid produce that's been stored for too long, but definitely fresh produce, foods that's very colorful and high in antioxidants. So they're really good to incorporate in your diet. Avoiding things like sugar, white flour, processed food, and excess alcohol. So these foods are very low in nutrients, and they generally deplete your immune system and cause a lot of heat. So you do want to try to make sure you're minimizing sugar and any sort of white processed foods, and definitely sort of alcohol. Another tip would be to avoid and minimize stress. So stress basically causes your immune system to shut down. A lot of us these days are in fight or flight. So you really want to make sure that you're managing your stress really well, so that can help to boost your immune system. So, taking the time to do relaxation techniques, and also to make sure you're getting good rest, and, doing some mindfulness and even meditation, is really good, and exercise. So they will really help to reduce your stress levels, your cortisol levels, your adrenaline. So, and then again, as I mentioned, like exercise is really important. So regular, moderate exercise, 30 to 40 minutes walk a day is really good to improve your immune function. Finding activity you like, people might not like going to the gym, but finding something you like, even a good walk, swim, even some sort of dancing, just to keep it regular and to make it a part of your lifestyle will really be good for helping you fight to keep a healthy immune system going. Another tip would be to increase water. Be surprised in my clinic how many people don't drink nearly enough water as they should. Our lungs are 90% water, and with everything that's going around, we want to make sure we're really upping our water content, keeping our lungs healthy, keeping our immune system healthy. So at least opt for 8 to 9 glasses of water a day, and water is extremely essential for all aspects of our health. Most of our body, brain, and lungs and blood is made of water. So making sure you're having lots of water, reducing caffeine intake, because that can be a diuretic, and you're actually losing water when you're having coffee or tea that's caffeinated. So 6 to 8 glasses at least of water, and that'll be really good to keep you hydrated as well. The other thing would be to increase and make sure you're having good sleep hygiene, because your immune system works on having good rest and rejuvenating at night. So you want to make sure it's able to rebuild your immune system while you're sleeping at night. So getting the good solid 7 to 8 hours would be really good for your health. And if you're having issues with sleep, see a practitioner or see someone about what you can do to make sure you're getting good night's rest at night, because that's extremely important for your immune system. And again, all those supplements that I mentioned, sort of vitamin C, the zinc, vitamin D, and some mushrooms, they're really good to make sure that you're taking them regularly to increase your immune function. So I hope all those tips help. So stay healthy, keep up with other hygienes. Obviously washing hands and all that is important. But if you just keep a good, strong immune system, do everything right, should be able to get you through the autumn and winter with minimal effects and symptoms. So thanks for watching.